Hello, everybody. I want to pop on here and give you a little message. I'm not too tech savvy, so bear with me. What I'm about to tell you is, there's mountains and mountains of proof out there. You just have to get away from the TV that you're programmed. It's called TV program for a reason. Break free of that, please. But what I'm about to tell you, there's proof. There's mountains and mountains of proof out there. What's happening on this planet doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Now ask yourself why. Your world has been shaken to the hilt. A massive purging is going on this planet right now. And it depends on the human how long they purge for and how they purge. Some are purging a little off. Try not to be judgmental, but in observation, people are off the deep end. Mad, angry, you name it, it's going on. They want you to fight people. They want you to fight each other. They want you to stay in a fear-based matrix programming. Now understand, if you understand anything about energy, we are all energy. Everything is energy. Your metal, wood, planet, everything, plants, everything is energy. Now let me give you an example real quick. You walk into a room, or you're at work, or you're on a bus, or you're just somewhere and somebody's laughing. Say for instance, a lady's laughing and she's laughing and laughing and laughing, and you look at her like, that's so funny. And then all of a sudden you start to feel it. You start to feel like, she's laughing and it's making me laugh. Then you start laughing and you have no idea what you're laughing at, but it felt good. That's energy. When someone's mad, like when you go to a boxing ring and they're fighting and they're fighting and fighting, and then all of a sudden the crowd gets all, that's energy. Okay, we're all energy. People are purging right now on this planet. Now understand, after you purge, you get clarity. But sometimes it depends on the human when they get clarity. That's a whole different subject. People can stay purging for years, weeks, days, hours, it doesn't matter. It's up to the human. Now understand, hundreds of us have wakened up a long time ago and tried to tell y'all what was coming and about the virus and why. You can see my postings over a year ago, where I was telling people what was coming and why it's happening, but nobody listened to me. They just thought I was crazy, I guess. I don't know. I love it. But we know why this is here. This is called, my friends, the Great Awakening. This is to wake humanity up. And it's been in the making for some time. You are being shaken to the hilt. Like when you lose a job after 26 years and you think you're going to get promoted, not only do you get the axe, they take your pension, they take everything from you. A marriage that you've been in for 30-something years, you're going to celebrate the anniversary, and your husband comes home and says, I want a divorce. Your world has been shaken up. It's up to that person how they purge. Have you noticed a lot of things that we love have been taken away from us? Touching, nature, smiles, social distancing, outdoors, being outdoors in nature. Putting your feet in the sand is now illegal and you get arrested for it. But yet they're letting go prisoners from prison that murdered, and they're letting them go for the virus. Or why is Walt Disney World open and churches aren't? Think about this, people. There's a lot going on that you're not seeing. Have you ever felt like this isn't your reality, that you don't belong? You ever felt like there's something missing in your life and you just can't put your finger on it? Then you start to daydream what your desires and your wants and what you would like, and all of a sudden something snaps you back and says, go back to work. Stop daydreaming. That's called conditioning, and you've been conditioned since birth. Since birth, you've been hearing the bell. Elementary school all the way to high school, you hear the bell. The alarm clock ring wakes you up, go to school. This is how we are going to teach you. This is how you're going to think. This is what you're going to wear, and this is what you're going to say. You hear the bell to go to school. You hear the bell to take a lunch break. You hear the bell to take a break. You hear the bell to go home. You hear the bell to get on the bus. You hear the bell, bell, bell. Okay, all the way through high school. And then you think you're not going to hear the bell anymore, and guess what? You go to work. You hear the bell when your alarm goes off. You hear the bell when you go to work. You hear the bell when it tells you to go to work. You hear the bell when it tells you to go to take a break. You hear the bell when it tells you to go to lunch. You hear the bell when it tells you to go to work. You get home just enough time to get dinner ready and all that for your hubby, and then you go to bed. You don't have any time for yourself. That's conditioning, and let me tell you, that's a different story, but that's done on purpose. Think about it, people. It's done like that for a reason. You've been conditioned. And you do it over and over and over again, and you can't get out of that vicious little cycle that you're on. My camera's falling. I'm not tech savvy, I told you. Now, people are waking up all over the world to the truth. The truth about their government, the truth about their family, the truth about their marriages or jobs or whatever. People are waking up all over for the truth. The lies, the illusions. Woo, that's a big one. So your conditioning keeps you from discovering this. Keeps you from discovering your true desires, your wants. What you want is what matters. But you're being conditioned to be told, it's selfish to think of yourself first. Well, how the heck do you spread love if you can't love yourself first? In order to love yourself first, you come first. That's another story. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Democrats, Republicans, good, bad. There's always going to be duality on this planet. Always. It's how you use it. Okay? Now understand energy. That's another story. Look it up if you feel drawn to it. But most of all, it doesn't matter what side you're on. Have compassion. For God's sakes, have compassion for everybody on this planet. And I know it's going to be hard. I know it's hard to have compassion for others. But you can do it. That's what this world needs. I wish you all the best. I really do. Oh, and the most important thing I want to tell you is look up the movie Finding Joe by Joseph Campbell. If you really want to know, if you really want to break free, watch that movie Finding Joe by Joseph Campbell. Holy crap. That'll wake you up. Take care, good people. Spread the love. Keep the love and compassion. Peace out.